Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2. Okay. You're muted, Mary. I think I saw your lips move.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm straight now. I apologize for my glitches tonight. It's the first time I had these kind of glitches.
Yeah, we can't hear you if you're
Oh,
talking.
you still can't hear me? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm not muted. I don't know.
Or is it me?
I don't know.
Mayor Pearson and Alderman Thomas, I can hear you both.
I can't.
Yeah. Okay, very good then. So I had to use my phone tonight. And so when my computer kind of froze up on me. Mm-mm-mm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 7:30. Again, let me welcome each and every one of you on tonight. And we hope.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Can you-
I can hear you.
You
Can
hear
you hear
anybody?
us?
We hear you. Can you hear? Okay. I don't know. I guess you're gonna be all right. All right. This is 7:30. We're going to start our meeting. Can you hear Alderwoman Tatman?
Yes.
Okay. We can hear you too.
I'm gonna pull over on the end of the road though, because I need to be. So hold on, but I don't want to do this then. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, take your time and pull over. Meeting probably not gonna shouldn't last too long anyway. So, all right, again, welcome everyone to this special meeting tonight. And we're here tonight to do the CUPS, the conditional use permit. So we're gonna start off with roll call. Stephen, will you call the roll, please?
Yes, sir. Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Present.
Alderman Carroll,
Present.
Alderwoman Reed, Alderwoman West,
Present.
Alderwoman Dales, Alderwoman Tatman,
Here.
Alderman Perry,
Present.
Alderman Thomas,
Present.
Mayor Pearson,
Yes.
Attorney White Coleman,
Present.
the 7 present, 1 absent, Mayor.
Okay, so how many board members do we have? 7? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, so is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I move that we approve the agenda for tonight's meeting.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposers? As have it. All right, we'll go into new business. Board bid, well, not with me. Bill number 2621, Alderman Thomas.
Yes, I move to, for a first and second reading of bill number 2621, an ordinance establishing the annual rate of ad valorem tax levy for the year 2021 for debt service and general municipal purposes on all real and personal property in the city of Belle Fountain, Neighbors, Missouri.
Is there a second?
Alderwoman West, I second.
Okay. Are there any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposers, nay. All right, proceed with the second reading.
I had asked for a second reading, if it can be waived, but I'll read it. Bill number 2621, an ordinance establishing the annual rate of ad valorem tax levy for the year 2021 for debt service and general municipal purposes on all real and personal property in the city of Belle Fountain, Neighbors, Missouri.
Is there a second?
I second.
Are there any discussion? The roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Yes.
Alderman Carroll,
Yes.
Alderwoman Reed, Alderwoman West,
Yes.
Alderwoman Dales,
Yes.
Alderwoman Tatman,
You're muted, Alderwoman Tappan.
Yes. Yes.
yes, sir. Alderman Perry,
Yes.
Alderman Thomas,
Yes,
you have 7 yes, Mayor.
All right, the motion carries. Bill number 2022, Alderman Perry.
Mayor,
Yes,
we're gonna have the city clerk read the line.
there you go. Thank you. Brother Clerk, would you read the that statement that go along with this when it becomes law and what number and all of that?
Yes, sir, give 1 second, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
I'm gonna have to leave. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm already late. I'm preaching tonight.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Good evening, everybody. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Mayor,
Yes,
I'll read bill number 2621, an ordinance establishing the annual rate of the volume tax levy for the year 2021 for debt service and general municipal purposes on all real and personal property in the city of Bellefonte Neighbors, Missouri, introduced by Alderman Thomas.
will become law, bill number what?
2621 on September 30th, 2021.
No, there's something else that I don't have.
Yeah,
Before me.
he needs to read the ordinance number 2597 will become law when and if signed by the mayor.
Right. All right, is that good enough? You agree with that, clerk?
Yes.
All right, I'll be in there tomorrow to sign that bill.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's move to the next one. Alderman Perry.
Yes, I move for first and second reading of bill number 2622, an ordinance approving a conditional use permit to Raphael and Latanya Lewis, DBA Your Kitchen LLC, for operation of a seasonal catering, grill, restaurant, and food distribution establishment at 9312 Lewis and Clark Boulevard.
A second.
Second.
And discussion. In favor, roll call.
Mayor, question.
Sure.
Mayor,
Yes,
did you receive any additional concerns after the hearing about the conditional use? Did you receive any additional concerns that was substantial enough for us to?
I received one, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, all in favor? I think this is not a first and second read. I think this is a roll call vote. Call the roll, Brother Clark.
Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Yes.
Alderman Carroll,
Yes.
Alderwoman Reed, Alderwoman West,
Yes.
Alderwoman Dales,
No.
Alderwoman Tatman,
She left.
Remember?
Alderman Perry,
No.
and Alderman Thomas.
Yes.
We have 4 yes and 2 no.
All right. Attorney Coleman, is that a simple majority? The motion fails, whatever. 5.
You require 5 for a majority,
Mm-hmm.
for a simple majority.
Okay.
Mayor, may I?
Yes, you may.
That was the first reading, so it was just a majority. We haven't done the second reading yet, so it will pass for the first reading.
All right. Second reading, please.
I move for a second reading of bill number 2622, an ordinance approving a conditional use permit to Raphael and Latanya Lewis, DBA Your Kitchen LLC, for operation of a seasonal catering, grill, restaurant, and food distribution establishment at 9312 Lewis and Clark Boulevard.
All right, is there a second?
I
Second,
second.
All right. Any further discussion?
yes,
Yeah, I
Mayor.
got some questions.
All right, who's first?
He can go first.
No, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that normally the sponsor of the bill does not vote against it, so I'm not sure why that is the case, but I just wanted to make that point.
All right, Alderman Carroll.
Okay, I don't know if the city clerk knows this, but do you know how many letters were sent out to residents within 180 feet of this business?
No, sir.
Okay, and Mayor, you said you only got one protest or concern about this?
Yes.
Okay, and then these questions are from Mr. Barrett. Can you like explain kind of the conditional use permit process from kind of the big, I don't need a long explanation, but just kind of how that process goes?
Certainly.
Like, let's say I'm a business and I want to come in and I'm going to open up a grill. So take it from there.
Okay, you'd appear before planning and zoning. If you're, first we determine if it is a conditional use or not. There are many uses that are approved that do not require a cup and frankly don't need to come before planning and zoning. In this case, it is the restaurant grill portion of the three different businesses or three different activities, I should say, at this location, which is the trigger for the conditional use in this case. The applicants, and in this case, they've provided all this, provide an out boundary survey with a surveyor seal on it. They supply a letter of intent. We've got some other documentations that are part of the required packet. They have supplied those all. At the planning and zoning meeting, we'll ask about their business, their hours of operation. Do they plan to serve alcohol, this sort of thing. And after discussion with them and between members of the commission, we might add some conditions. And in this case, because there is a couple of box trucks that would be stored on site, it is a requirement that screening be required per the city code and some other conditions. We also had
sure. Yeah, I've read that one before. I've read the conditions. So then after you make the recommendation, and let's just say hypothetically the board approves it, then what's the next step for the business?
Well, they would apply for a license. Well, let me back up. They would certainly apply for a license, but the conditional use does get registered with St. Louis County. And once that's registered with St. Louis County, they bring back proof that it's been registered.
Okay, and then what's the next process in the city with that then?
Well, in this particular case, I think they're going to be doing some remodeling on the inside. So that remodeling would start, inspections would occur.
So that would be the city's building inspector that inspects that?
Yes, it would, for the portions of the building, for the disciplines that we inspect for.
Sure. And then I would assume the fire district would come in and inspect as well?
Exactly.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, a conditional use permit has nothing to do with the condition of the building then? That's a separate process?
It truly is, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then my next question is for the city attorney. Thank you. City attorney?
Yes.
So this is more an administrative act as opposed to a legislative act. Is that correct?
That would be accurate.
Okay, and then with that, we really don't have much discretion. If the conditions, if the planning and zoning are recommending approval, and there's not been really much protest as stated in the ordinance where 30% of the residents have to provide a written protest to the city clerk, there's really no reason for us to use our discretion and to deny this conditional use permit. Would that be accurate?
Alderman Carroll, I would have to state that typically that is certainly the case.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
All right, anyone else? Then, is there a second to the motion?
Second,
All in favor? Roll call. Call a roll.
Yes, sir. Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Yes.
Alderman Carroll,
yes.
Alderwoman West,
Yes.
Alderwoman Dales,
No.
Alderman Perry,
No.
Alderman Thomas,
Yes.
you have 4 yes and 2 no, Mayor.
Okay. Attorney Coleman, 4 yes and 2 no's. Is this a majority rule?
It fails, Mayor.
Okay. Then it fails. All right, bill number 2623. Alderwoman West.
Thank you, Mayor. Bill number 2623, I move for a first and second reading. An ordinance approving a conditional use permit to Joy Hargrove, DBA Joyful Nosh LLC for operation of a food market with drive-through service at 9266 Lewis and Clark Boulevard.
Second,
All right, are there any discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposers, nay. All right, let's have it in that. Let's move to the second read.
Bill number 2623, an ordinance approving a conditional use permit to Joy Hargrove, DBA Joyful Nosh LLC for operation of a food market with drive-through service at 9266 Lewis and Clark Boulevard.
Are there, is there a second? All
Second,
right. Okay. It's moved and seconded. Are there any further discussion? Roll call vote, Brother Clerk.
I do have a discussion, Mayor. I'm sorry. Quick question for the attorney.
Okay.
Are we creating any liabilities with the failed motions?
I am not exactly sure what you are asking, Alderwoman Avant Elliott, but
There was a,
I can respond to it by saying that anyone can file a lawsuit at any time by paying the filing fee and filing a petition. Now, whether or not any liability is created as a result of this vote, I'm not in a
Yes,
position to say.
it is.
what you mean you're not in a position to say? What, I'm not,
You would have to tell me the basis of the liability and the theory behind it. There are many factors that would go into that equation.
okay, it was a conversation had by Alderman Carroll asking about whether or not we would approve on the basis of them meeting all the requirements. And so if they have met all the requirements, but we are moving forth with not voting accordingly, I our previous attorney shared that it would be a liability in another instance where liquor licenses were involved. So I'm asking in this instance, would that be applicable?
And I would have to respond by saying, typically that would be the case. However, there are a lot of factors that will go into the equation as to whether or not there would be any liability associated with the vote taken by the board. But I would say in response, certainly there's a possibility. There's always that possibility.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Roll call vote. Call the roll.
Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Yes.
Alderman Carroll,
Yes.
Alderwoman West,
yes,
Alderwoman Dales,
no,
Alderman Perry,
Yes.
Alderman Thomas,
Yes.
we have 5 yeses and 1 no.
All right. So is there a reading behind this? Clerk,
Yes, sir.
go ahead and do it.
Just for 1 second, Mayor.
I beg your pardon?
1 second, Mayor.
Rodney, can you open the door? Yes. Open the door.
Mayor,
Yeah.
bill number 2623, ordinance 2599, and ordinance approving a conditional use permit to Joy Hargrove, DBA Joyful Nosh LLC for operation of a food market with drive-through service at 9266 Lewis and Clark Boulevard. It will become passed on September the 29th, 2021, passed by the Board of Aldermen in the city of Bellefonte neighbors.
The date is September 30th.
So I'm sorry, my apologies, the 30th,
Okay.
passed by the Board of Aldermen for the city of Bellefonte neighbors, September 30th, 2021.
All righty.
Mayor,
Yes.
may I ask, Alderman Perry if he would make a motion to reconsider his previous vote for liability purposes?
Sure, you can ask him.
Alderman Perry,
I'm listening.
are you willing to reconsider your first vote based
For
on the
what purpose?
attorney's statement?
For what sake?
The attorney stated there was a potential liability given that they would have met all their requirements, and we would be denying them based on them meeting requirements, and that can create a liability.
Okay. Yes, I will reconsider my vote.
Okay. Attorney White, what will he have to do?
I think you
A
have to rescind.
motion, a motion to reconsider can be made by anyone who voted on the winning side.
Okay,
So then
Oh.
he would need to, Alderman Perry would need to make a motion to reconsider his vote regarding bill number 2622. Is that correct, City Attorney?
or a person who voted on the winning side of that, which would have been Ms. Alderman Perry. That's
Okay.
correct.
So then he would just need to go ahead and do that, and then we could he could reintroduce that, and then
Yes,
we could vote on, do it. Okay.
that is correct.
Well, let's complete the one, bill number 2623. Brother Clerk, will you finish with your reading on that? Bill number
Yes,
26.
sir.
Okay, then. So now we're going back to bill number 2022. Am I correct?
2622.
Yes, Alderman Perry's got to reconsider his, he's going to make a motion to reconsider his vote.
All right, proceed.
Yes, I make a motion to reconsider my vote for bill number 2622.
22.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Then we will, do we need a roll call on this?
Just Mary, if I could, just by way of accuracy, the motion would be a motion to reconsider the bill that
Okay.
failed.
Okay. All right. Who's,
Then it's
who,
It's up to Alderman Perry then to reconsider bill number 2622 is the motion, I believe. Is that correct, City Attorney?
Yes, that's correct. Alderman
Thank
Carroll.
you.
I make a motion to reconsider bill number 2022, an ordinance approving the conditional use permit to Raphael and Latanya Lewis, DBA Your Kitchen LLC for operation of seasonal catering, grill, restaurant, and food distribution establishment at 9312 Lewis and Clark Boulevard.
Second.
Second.
all right, been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Brother Clerk, call the roll.
Alderwoman Avant Elliott,
Yes.
Alderman Carroll,
Yes.
Alderwoman West,
yes,
Alderwoman Dales,
no,
Alderman Perry,
Yes.
and Alderman Thomas.
Yes.
You have 6 yes and 1 no.
Beg your pardon?
You have 6 yes,
No,
You
No, I
got
got-
5.
we only,
5 yes and 1 no.
yes,
Okay, so the motion carries.
yes.
All right, go ahead
Yeah.
and read what number that becomes.
Ordinance bill number 2622 will be passed by the Board of Aldermen in the city of Belltown neighbors on this 30th day of September 2021. And we signed by, if it been signed by the mayor, Tommy Pearson Senior.
Alderman Carroll,
No, that's fine. I was just trying to help him along. That's,
all right, thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Is it second?
I
Second.
Second.
All in, say aye.
Aye.
Opposers? Means it.
Good night.
Have a great night.
Good night. Good night.
Night all.
See y'all
Thank
Thursday.
you,
See y'all
Alderman
Thursday.
Perry.
Congratulations, Ms. Hargrove. And Ms. Lewis and Raphael.
Thank you, thank you.
Look forward.
Thank you.